Good evening. My name is Sophia, and you are watching on the New York Circuit. We have an amazing show for you tonight. I am just so excited about this show. We have a very distinguished guest with us tonight. Not only is he an amazing athlete, coach, author, but he has a brand new book out right now that he is promoting, and it's just riveting. It's called Silent Gesture. So please welcome the one and the only Dr. Smith. We're so thankful to have you. It's just an honor to meet such a wonderful person like you, and watching that footage was just amazing. And the fear that I felt just watching that footage in just 20 seconds is probably nothing compared to what you felt during the Olympics.
Thank you, Sonia, for the invitation here. My heart is thumping also now, and I was the one there doing this and hearing the songs, hearing the time that in retrospect takes me back and makes me wonder how I got over. But I do know that. I do know how I got over.
How did you get over that?
Faith. Faith, in my non-secular belief, is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. And with that faith, you must have hope and you must have dreams, but they must be free of any charred ideals of I did it myself. Right. Too much emphasis is put on I, and not enough of the push of other people who have made steps for you so you can step freely on to the next echelon in life. And this is what Silent Gesture is about, especially the first chapter. Will give you an indication of what's to come in this book, and also what's to come in the next one. My gracious God, it's going to be something.
Fabulous.
Oh yeah, I'm old, but I'm not too old to write another book.
Well, you've led a really rich life, and I'm sure that you have great things to come, and I'm really excited about this book. And just preparing to talk to you tonight, I was really interested, especially in this photograph. I don't know if you can see this, but the photograph is quite famous. It became just an identity to a time period and a specific event. Can you tell us a little bit about, well, not only what you were feeling at the time, but what made you wear this glove that would become very controversial?
Well, that picture represents, a photo represents a lot of things. And one, it represents the organization of the Olympic Project for Human Rights for over a year and a half. And since the athletes voted not to boycott because it would send the wrong message, it was decided that each athlete would represent himself as appropriately as possible, depending on the way they felt about a situation which did not about a country who would not represent them equally. And this was to draw attention to the malfunctioning of a nation that was supposed to have represented equally, and it did not. So we wanted to bring attention to what was not done according to the Constitution. The glove represented power and the cry for freedom. The bowed head was a prayer, and I was praying there. I was not bowing my head just to look at my chest. And the bare feet represented poverty, as so many people have gone through just to make a step so we can wear shoes. So it had a representation of needs of the future. And of course you see the three buttons, the Olympic Project for Human Rights button, Peter Norman had on. Now, if we know the history of Australia, we're wondering, why is this white man from Australia wearing an Olympic Project of Human Rights button indicative of the times in America? Why did he do that? Because Peter Norman was a humanitarian and he believed in human rights. See, this photo here didn't represent just black rights. It was human rights. And because it was black athletes voicing their opinions, it was viewed as, what do a lot of folks call it, black power. Okay. Well, yeah, we're black, and we were hoping we had more power than we had in the system, so I suppose those people can call it black power. You can call it whatever you want, but I know what it represented.